at 3 weeks, hunty, I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. That's fine. Ready, set, go. What up, beautiful people? Dani Lauren here, and it is a crazy time. We are living in history right now. Everyone, you know what's going on. I don't want to talk about it because I heard YouTube is doing this huge ban on people giving out false information or negative stuff or things like that. So I can't mention what it is, but I just pray that all of you guys are safe, being safe and staying hopeful during these times, finding different alternatives to the way you used to do things. Yeah, so this video is especially for new moms. I know a lot of people do videos on new baby must-haves, but moms, this is for you, okay? This is what I feel really helped me as a new mom, like things that I used all the time, things I was grateful for, things that made being a new mother a little bit easier than if I didn't have these things. So I have a list of 10 things that worked really well for me that I want to share with you guys. And hopefully some of these things can help you along with your new little baby and bundle of joy. And if not, if it doesn't work, throw it out. But I just want to tell you what worked for me. So hopefully you can prepare and have these things ready to go just in case they might work for you as well. Okay, starting with number 1. I would say either a grocery delivery service or a meal prep, meal kit delivery service. You're not gonna wanna cook, okay? You're gonna want things easy, convenient. You're not gonna have time. You're gonna be tired. So make this process as easy as possible. Even if you pre-cook meals and then freeze them, so all you have to do is throw them in the microwave and then be done. You are done. Set up, meal, pull it out, microwave, good to go. You want things to be easy and convenient so you can focus more of your time on baby or focus more of your time on yourself. So number 1 is any type of meal prep, meal kit, pre-planned meals that you can get delivered or have made. That is gonna help. I was so grateful for my friends that made meals. And then we tried HelloFresh. HelloFresh was great. No, this isn't sponsored. We tried it, but HelloFresh, you do have to cook, but everything you need is delivered to you in a box, so you don't have to go grocery shopping. You can cook, takes 10 to 30 minutes depending on what meal you have, but there's tons of programs that you can use. Just find what works for you. Maybe even just a meat delivery service if you eat meat, or produce delivery service. I heard of one called Imperfect Foods or something like that. So you guys find something that makes mealtime easy, because it's so easy to go without food. And without food, you're gonna be drained and tired more so than you already are. So it's important to keep your energy up as much as possible, keep your fuel going in your body. And yeah, so that was something that really helped me. Thank you to all my friends that made me meals. I know the times are a bit different, but still you can, if you have a friend that's pregnant, you can get food delivered to them if they want that, or a meal or a gift card or something delivered to them that will help them out during this time. Number 2, comfy, nurseable, I think I made that word up, but nurseable loungewear, meaning it's easy for you to nurse in, whether it's a button-up shirt or a low V-neck or a cross, anything that's easy to nurse in. You're gonna wanna have plenty of those options on hand. Not something where you gotta lift up, twist, turn, kinda pull, You want nursing to be super easy, because when baby's ready to eat, baby's ready to eat. And you don't wanna get frustrated trying to figure out, oh, I got this bra, and they have nursing bras that just clip, go. You also want your shirt or your dress or your robe to be easy as well. So think about those things, because you're gonna want things that are easy, especially if you go out on a walk. I know we're safer at home, but if you wanna go out on a walk or something and you need to nurse baby real quick or something, you want something to be easy and something you feel confident in. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3. Now, this is a love-hate relationship, but it's the breast pump. In your city, you might, your health insurance might provide this depending on where you live and depending on what health insurance you have. But a breast pump really helped me, because then I was able to have my husband feed baby and I didn't always have to be super attached to the baby. So I could pump ahead of time and have enough stored up for baby where someone else could take them, and then I could have mommy time, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But the pumping was, it was annoying, it was a challenge. I had to learn to get the right phalange. So fitting is very important. Make sure you read the manuals or you watch some YouTube videos or things like that that can help you out with that. If you're having an issue, you might have the wrong size phalange. But yes, a breast pump is number 3. Number 4, formula. Whether you plan to breastfeed your baby or not, having formula on hand is so helpful, because let's say you're breastfeeding your baby, but you may have to take some type of medication for something that's really, really strong that could transfer through your breast milk that you don't want your baby having. So during that time, you should be able to supplement with formula. Or if you have a low supply and you weren't expecting it, it's good to just be on the safe side and have formula on hand, so you're not stuck in a situation where you can't feed your baby, you can't feed your newborn. So fed baby is best. And if you're already using formula, make sure you have plenty of it. And if you plan to breastfeed, make sure you have formula as well. That's not anything that someone told me, but I had got a free kit, and I was happy that I did, because I ended up using it. But yes, so make sure that you are always able to feed your baby no matter what. And it may go against your plan of exactly what you wanted, but fed baby is the best baby. Number 5. Now that we're in a new time, I would say join a virtual mommy's network. So something where you can meet up with other moms, or if you have friends that are moms, call them up, ask them advice, or just talk to them about what you're going through. Sometimes it's good to just kind of throw something at somebody else or be in some type of community. I know we are safer at home and we're social distancing, more like physical distance, but still staying social. So definitely connect with other moms. Even if you don't know anybody, find a mom meetup virtual network. And there's tons online. That's the great thing about internet, is you can find something online, and I'm sure now with the times, there's even more mommy meetups online, which allows access for more of us. So find that. I know you may seem like you don't want to. Find it ahead of time before you have baby. And then that way you're already plugged in, ready to go, mama. You are good to go. You got an army of women supporting you and baby. Number 6. Okay, this is one of the items that is for your baby, but for you. The baby swing. Yes. Now, my child would sleep for hours in the baby swing. Put them in the bassinet, 15 minutes. The baby swing? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get yourself a baby swing. It is the one thing the one baby item that I was like, I love this swing so much. Like, I had to look at the weight limit on the swing, because I was using that until I couldn't use it anymore, okay? Get yourself a baby swing. Number 7, something that is very helpful is an easy stroller. Don't get a stroller that's hard to maneuver, because it's gonna be hard on you. And then once we're off of quarantine and are able to go out and, you know, move freely and things like that, something that's easy to get out of the car, snap baby in, and maneuver around. You don't want anything that's too heavy, anything that's hard to maneuver, because that you don't need any added stress. That's just gonna add stress to you, and you don't need that. You need things to be as easy and convenient for you as possible. So if you have to spend a little bit more money, trust me, you're gonna want to, because when you have a difficult stroller, you're not gonna wanna go anywhere. You're like, you know what? I don't want to deal with that stroller. I just don't have the energy to deal with that today. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go for a walk. You're just not gonna do it. So something that's easy to maneuver is amazing, especially when you're trying to weave through places and you think people would move out the way because you have a stroller. Not so much. Once that pregnancy phase is over, you've gone back. The generosity, the chivalry, there are a few people that get it, and they're usually parents. But outside of that, if you have a stroller, sometimes people aren't as considerate as when they see someone that is pregnant. So just keep that in mind as well. You'll notice the difference. I did. You'll notice the difference. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you don't have to go through that, but I did. Number 8, nipple cream. Nipple cream. I don't know why I did that dance with that. Yeah, it just makes it easier, soothing, especially in the beginning. I promise breastfeeding gets easier. It's definitely something I prayed on because it was a difficult journey to start. After 3 weeks, I was ready to give up. I had one last straw. I went to a lactation class, and I really only went to one class, and I don't know if something clicked or what, or if I was just more patient. I don't know what it was, but after that class, it got so much easier to breastfeed. So I don't know if it was a timing thing. I don't know if it was prayer. I don't know what, but I did pray about it, and I was able to continue to breastfeed my child. So definitely, if you're having difficulties with that, I do say pray about it and talk to someone. Talk to an expert about it. Don't be shy. It is something that moms go through, and if it's something that you really want, just go for it, you know? And you don't have to, but if it's something that you really want to do, try your hardest before you throw in the towel. Because at 3 weeks, hunty, I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. That's fine. I'll go buy some formula that's not for me. You know, I'll just get a stack of formula, and it is what it is. But somehow at that 4th week, right after the lactation class, things just really got a lot easier for me. So I was really happy about that. So nipple cream is also one of those things that just help with the process, so you're not hurting and cracked and sore and all of those things. Number 9. Now this is one that my husband probably used more than me, but it was something that, I don't know why I stopped using it. I just felt like, oh, I could do this by myself. That is the Boppy pillow. So some type of supportive pillow when you're feeding baby, laying baby down, holding baby, any type of supportive pillow is very helpful. So the Boppy for us has been great. My husband still uses Boppy to this day. Boppy's his name now. And our child's 8 months old. Do we need it? No, but does it make it easier? It definitely does. So I would say Boppy pillow, especially when it's a newborn. Like the Boppy pillow was so helpful for me when it was a newborn. Another thing it was helpful with was when his little cousins or aunts and uncles that might have been younger wanted to hold baby, it was easier for them to hold baby in the Boppy pillow versus trying to like hold baby on their own and figure out how to hold baby. It was just a lot more secure. So the Boppy pillow was super helpful for family members to hold baby and also us, parents. Number 10, and this might be my favorite and seem like the hardest thing to do, is prep mommy self-care time. So whether that is working out, if that's your thing and that's your self-care, guaranteed time without baby. So work out, reading a book, going for a walk, spa time, pampering yourself, online shopping if that's your thing, buying some new products like a face mask or something like that that makes you feel good about yourself, or going out on a date with your significant other. You know, having time without baby so you can fuel back up. So fuel back up so then you can give more. But it's hard when you're depleted and you're pushing through. It's like you need a little bit of you time just to rejuvenate and regenerate. So I would say plan, whether it's Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. from this time, you know your significant other is watching baby, or a parent, a guardian, a grandparent, a niece, uncle, nephew, somebody. You know somebody that you love and trust is watching your child for a couple of hours so you can have mommy time. And don't feel guilty asking. Do not feel guilty asking. You are doing this for your family and for yourself, and that is very, very important. Don't feel guilty spending time for yourself. You need it. Because 24/7, you are catering yourself to this baby, to this new family, to this new normal. So it's good to have a little bit of time for yourself. Okay, so plan that ahead of time. Be strict with it. If it's Sundays at this time to this time, evenings at this time to this time, if you can do it daily, by all means. If you can have like a 7 to 9 or 7 to 8, whatever it is, daily, great. But I say at least once a week, have a time that's dedicated just for you to do whatever you want to do. Don't clean the bottles. Don't do it. Don't clean your house unless that is super, super therapeutic for you. If that is super therapeutic for you, do that. Don't allow any interruptions. Play your music, clean with your wine if you want, whatever you want to do. If that's therapeutic for you, you do that. Okay, I have a few bonuses. Okay, bonus number 1. I only have 2. I said a few, but I really only have 2 bonuses. So if you are here till the end of this video, thank you. I hope some of these things really, really helped you. And I have 2 more bonus things to give you. Number 1, learn your mommy voice. Meaning you're gonna get tons of information from different articles, friends, moms, maybe your mom, maybe your grandparents, maybe your aunts, your uncles, random people off the street. Find your mommy voice. So what you wanna do. Yes, it's great to get all of this advice from other people. It's also overwhelming, but you have to decide, hey, how do I wanna be a mother to my child? What do I wanna do? Yes, so-and-so did this. That doesn't mean you have to do that, and that's okay. Your mom might have did something, and you don't wanna do that. Your grandmother may have did something, and that's not how you wanna do things, and that's A-okay. But find your mommy voice of what you wanna do. You'll be happier. Things you go for, things you don't go for. One rule that me and my husband have is if one of us is not okay with it when it comes to our kid, then we absolutely just don't do it. We don't risk anything when it comes to him. If he feels like something's just not safe, or he doesn't quite agree with it, or he feels a little iffy on something, or if I feel a little iffy about something, we won't do it. That's fine. There's other things and things like that. So keep in mind, like, you do have a voice as a mother. As much as you're catering to your baby, you choose how you want to raise your baby. So how you want to try things, and feel free to try new things, try different things. If someone recommended something, try it. Why not? If you know for sure that's not what you want to do, then say, oh, thank you for your suggestion. Thank you, but no thank you. So yeah, that was bonus number 1, finding your mommy voice. Bonus number 2, your body has gone through tons of changes. That's fine. Be very, very kind to your body. As everyone has told you, you have created a human, which is a miracle in itself. Be kind to your body. Yes, it is transition. It is not the same body as before, but one thing that helped me was not trying to be the person I was before. I saw this as an opportunity to create a new and improved me. You know, so whether that was taking my time to get there, whether it was working out, whether it was reading more, whether it was prioritizing certain things on my list, I definitely prioritize differently now that I have a kid. But just take your time, be kind to yourself, and don't try to be that girl that you were before. It's okay to miss things that were before. That's fine. You can still get those things back. It may not exactly be the same, but body-wise, but you can definitely get to a point where you feel healthy, you are healthy, you're doing well, you feel good about your body, if that's a priority for you. It may also be mental, making sure that you are mentally healthy. A lot of women go through a lot of hormonal changes during this time. Actually, all women go through hormonal changes during this time. So make sure that you are mentally, emotionally, and physically healthy. But don't try to be, oh, I was like this before, I gotta be exactly like this. Like, don't put that pressure on yourself. Create the new you of what you wanna be. 2.0. Who is that? What does she care about? What does her dress look like? What's her new style? What's her swag? What does she care about? What does she value? So you figure out for you, mama, who you wanna be at this time and choose to be her. And be kind to yourself as you're in this huge transition, as you've just created the most amazing thing you could possibly ever create in life. This is something that a lot of people pray for, wish for, dream for, and you are in the process of doing it, or you have just done it. So love on yourself. I love you guys. Mommies, I really hope this helped for you. And let me know if there's something that you loved or that's working for you. Let me know in the comments below. I want to know so we can share this network, especially now since things are going virtually. I want to create more content that helps you. So love you guys, and be kind and be safe.